Horizon meeting. Yeah, that's so nice meeting. I hope. So yeah, in the first several couple minutes, we will introduce the what is the scientific meeting and how this committee will work in the next coming years, and what kind of teams will be established in this team, and what kind of research will be going on. So yeah, I will take over to Sanjong, and yeah, could you briefly introduce the committee?
Okay, so what we're gonna talk today is like that. So first thing, so welcome speech will be done by Acho. I think he's already done, right? Did you do the welcome speech? I think you done. Yeah. So the next thing what we're supposed to do is greeting each other is a kind of ice breaking. So shall we do self introduction each other? I think yeah. So I think alphabet order might be good. So Anderson.
Yes. Hi everyone, nice to meet you.
Would you do the first?
Oh yeah, can you hear me? You can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey everyone, so my name is Andrew Song. I'm currently a postdoctoral fellow at Harvard Medical School working with Professor Faisal Mahmood, and I'm on the job market. So next time you see me, my affiliation might change, but yeah, excited to talk to all of you today. Thank you.
Okay, move on to the David Ho. So shall we introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is David. I'm an assistant professor in National Cancer Center in Korea. Very nice meeting you and looking forward to it.
Yes, nice meet you, and thank you for that. And so Dr. Kwang from Vietnam. How are you? So would you introduce yourself, please? Dr. Kwang. Sorry, is it right? Kwang? Kwang. Yeah. We can hear you. We can get you. Sorry, terribly sorry. Yeah, thank you. Looking forward to meet you in Vietnam as well. So, Emmanuel, did you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, everyone. My name is Emmanuel. I'm a pathologist and PhD student at Nagasaki University in Japan, and also the manager of the ASDP. It's very nice to meet all of you, and looking forward to working with you.
Okay, nice to meet you, Emmanuel. And so, Chang Wan-che, can you speak? Could you introduce yourself, please?
Hello. My laptop camera is not working. Sorry. I'm associate professor of Ewha Women's University. My department is Department of Artificial Intelligence. And thank you. Thank you. Allow me to participate in this wonderful challenge meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, Chang Wan-che is currently helping. He's currently supporting the Mikai Challenge in the workshop, the data working group. So I'm gonna let you know Africa. So shall we move on to Jo Young? Joe?
Hi, this is Jo Yong from Singapore. I'm an immunopathologist by training, but I focus on research a lot. For the past 10 years, we have been doing a lot of spatial work. I think we have made some names about it as well. So in the recent years, we also start to work on AI pathology, and I also very active in a Mikai Society. Thanks. And so we will see each other in Korea next year as well.
Yes, he's so passionate. Thank you for your talk. He's such a passionate researcher, I think. So, Chu Sang, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Ju Sang Lee at Seongjin University. So I'm in School of Medicine and as well as the Department of AI here in the university. And you can just call me Ju. And nice to meet you all. I hope to interact with you in the future. Thanks.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So, I'm not sure I can pronounce it correctly. The Khan Ventran, is that right?
Yeah. The pronunciation is very good. So hi everyone, my name Ban Khánh Trần. I'm from Vietnam. I'm doctor in computer science. I'm interested in natural language processing and computer vision. So now we are researching and make application in the medical field. So nice to meeting you. Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. Oh, but Kawai. Oh, Kawai, nice to meet you. Shall we introduce yourself, please? I don't think I can hear you. There must be something problem, I guess.
Yeah. I think Kawai Sensei, your microphone is a little bit weak to get your voice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's good.
Much better.
I can get you.
Thank you. I'm Master Kawai at the University of Yamanashi, Japan. I'm working on AI and digital pathology from a pathology point of view. And also I'm working on the pathology-related AI issues. I think it's very interesting and very exciting to apply AI in pathology. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So I think so. Next person is Norman. So can you speak, please?
Yes, hello. My name is Norman Serber. I'm a computer scientist by training, working at Charité University Hospital in Berlin, Germany, and in University Hospital of Aachen, also in Germany. I'm interested very much in, of course, image-based analysis using AI and multimodal algorithms and data sets, but I also have a particular research interest in interoperability and standardization and regulatory topics, and I'm serving currently as a board member in the ASDP, and I'm also the president of the European Society of Digital Pathology, and happy to be here and contribute to this great group. Thanks.
Happy to meet you as well. So the next one is Hasindu Nayakara. Is it right?
Yeah, it's right. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Pasindu Nanayakara from Sri Lanka. Currently I'm a histopathology PG trainee in second year. So I other than the digital pathology, the colorectal cancer and the hematological malignancies are my main research areas. Currently in Sri Lanka we have very limited number of resources, and also a small group, a competent group who are working with, or would like to working with, and also who is also the members of ASDP with the other committees as well. So looking forward to work with the scientific committee and also for the collaborations and for the publications and for the research purposes. Thank you.
Thank you for your introduction. So, Rasni, yes, Rasni. So can you please introduce yourself, please?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Rajni Yadav. I'm professor at Department of Pathology, AIIMS, New Delhi. So I'm from India, and my main areas are hepatobiliary pancreatic and GI pathology. Also, I do cytopathology and pediatric pathology. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Great. So the next one is I don't think it's the correct one. Read.ai.meeting notes. Would you?
No, this is an AI.
Okay.
This is an AI.
This is the person. This is the person. Okay. So shall we move on to Sulan Sarioglu?
Very good pronunciation. Thank you. Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm from Turkey, Süren Sarıoğlu. I've been working as a professor for 30 years, and last year I started working at Memorial Hospital, Memorial Center with İlknur Türkmen. Probably you know her. I'm just practicing only digital pathology now, and working on some again digital pathology projects. It's good to be here with you all together.
Yeah, so good to see you. So thank you. So Joseph, can you speak, please?
Hi, I'm Joseph Chung. I'm from South Korea. I'm working in the Catholic University of Korea, and I currently take the charge of working group issue. So maybe I will explain in detail about our potential projects, and I welcome everyone to join our team to work together. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, he gonna have his talk later. So actually there is on the top, the person, the name is it's written in Japanese, I think. So I can read. Sorry.
Hiramoto sensei.
Yes. I'm sorry. I cannot change the name from the Japanese.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Sorry. And my name is Atsushi Teramoto. I'm a professor of the Faculty of Information Engineering and a major university, Nagoya, Japan. My specialty is AI for medicine, including the radiology and the endoscopy and ECG signal and pathology. And I was kindly recommended to participate in this community by Dr. Fukuoka. I'm looking forward to work together. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming here. So I think we got so many excellent and talented persons here. So the next thing is, yes, the next part is, so I'm gonna briefly introduce our organization of scientific committee. So as you know, this committee has co-chairs, Acho and I. So, and currently we organized our science committee as 3 parts. The first one is working group of data, and the second one is working group of issues, and the third one, the last one, is the research part. So basically each working group gonna manage their project independently, and each working group is directed by different directors. And the work, in case the working group data is directed by me, Sang Jung-an, I direct this part, and the working group for each part is directed by Joseph Jung, and the last working group, research working group, is directed by Acho. So each working group has a different director and different object and the different the character of project. So, and all of I gonna introduce the members of the scientific committees. As I've already said, we have co-chair. Sorry. The co-chair, we have two co-chairs, and also we have co-members who gonna affect some decision making. And also we have three directors of each working group. And so we also have some many participants as like you, and also who's gonna be potentially project leader as well. So we have two kinds of meeting. The first one is Sunday call, and the second one is a shot, like today's one. So Sunday call is a general. We have a Sunday call bi-weekly, and during the Sunday call, we decide some general matters. We decide. So, and for the today's call, I named like a shot. Scientific horizontal meeting. So basically, we scheduled this meeting as every quarter. So second shot would be February 22nd, 2025. So save your day. So, and then, let me introduce about my working group. So the first working group I've already said is the data working group. So the object of this working group is to build and collect a nice, high qualified pathology data set, and which will be open to others. And I'm wishing to contribute this data to the research field of computational pathology as well. So currently, we are trying to subject Big High Challenge. Yeah, I think it's one of the fast and easiest way to collect open data set. So we aim to submit the 2024 MICAI challenge. The title is a little bit tentative one. So anyway, the task is basically the image the making report generation based on the pathology images. So in perspective of technology, it can be called as image captioning task. So the working team, the organize, is like that. Our team had three parts. The first part is data offering team, consists of many hospitals from Pan-Asian hospitals, and the second team is engineering, who gonna support the engineering part, like the data pre-processing and something like that. And the last part is the data curation team, who gonna qualify data and labeling and that kind of thing. They're gonna that kind of thing. So basically, we have, as I've already said, we have three organizers: data offering, engineering, and the data curation. So in case of data offering team, the India, Tata Hospital from India, and the Kameda Medical Center from Japan, and the Korean University Hospital from Korea currently joined as a data offering team. And as an engineering support team, Changwan Che from Ihwa University Hospital joined as an engineering team. And for the data curation team, currently there is only one the Korean University, the pathologist from Korean University Hospital will help for data curation. So the data will be consist of image and text. We just focus on. I will focus on just small biopsy image, and including many kinds of tissues and many kinds of diagnosis. Yeah, currently it's approximately estimated and more than 10K, more than 10K. So. And timeline is like that, and I guess we can collect all the digitalized data set until January, in the end of January. And the deadline of abstract submission is January 6th. So the Changlan Che and I are working together for writing this abstract. And also during this February and March, I gonna create the data, data, and make it cleansing, the data cleansing. I'm gonna do that kind of thing. And if this abstract is accepted, maybe the challenge will start from April and will be finished and approximately September, around September. And in the October, we're gonna have maybe we can have some workshop and Mikai. I hope to have that. So as I've already said, we have we have three teams: data offering, engineering, and curation. So if any other volunteers who can provide digitalized the whole slide image, so let me know. Just to join. I'm open to anybody who gonna join our team. And also, we need some pathologists who can work as a data curation process. So if anybody who are interested to join to this challenge, just send me message. That's all I need to talk. Okay. So Joseph, do you have your presentation or yeah, okay. So Razni.
Yeah, I'm interested in this, so I can collaborate with you on this.
Okay, of course,
on the small biopsies, samples.
Oh, of course, I'm open to anybody, but you have to complete your IRB and something like that, and
the ethical clearance.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So just let me know. I will guide you.
Okay.
I will guide you. So Sulan Sarioglu.
Yeah, that's. I can also contribute. Also, the Memorial Center can contribute, but I don't know what type of cases you need, how many you need, what's the plan. So if you give me information, I think not only for me, but as a group, we can participate.
Yeah, basically we've I focus on lung, breast, colon, stomach, bladder, uterine, cervix, and prostate. Just the 7 types of tissues, from the malignant to the normal tissues.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
okay.
only.
How many do you need?
Actually, basically, we already complete the number of the data set. We have enough. We have enough data set, but I think it would be good if many teams, many other teams from Pan-Asian teams join. I think it would be good. So.
Okay, if you send me the information, how you want the data, we can just give few examples in order to make the data set complete with another country's contribution, so it can work like that.
So actually, the working process is like that. So all the data will be collected in some storage, and we can. So the data should be digitalized, the whole slide image, and with the matched Excel files. about the metadata, like report, the pathology report, and some very simple clinical information like age and sex.
Okay.
That's all we need.
Okay. Okay. Let me check and try to send you. Okay. Okay.
So just send me mail, and I will give you some another information. We've already decided.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome to anybody. So, a new person, new member has joined. Raziv. Hello, Raziv.
Hi. I was in I'm on frozen call, so that's why I logged out in between. I was in the middle of call, and
yeah,
I agree.
That's all right.
Yeah, so
happy to be here.
Yeah,
Thank you for
I agree.
joining.
So, thanks a lot, and this is quite a good opportunity. But at the same time, we have to try to meet your deadlines for data submission and get our IRB clearances. So which is a bit challenging. So submitting data is not a problem, but getting the ethical committee approvals and those things are a bit.
Yeah.
So initial we have done all the presentations in various specialties, and so we have a head go for that. So we'll be now we're starting with the actual paperwork, and hopefully we'll be able to meet your deadlines for the submission.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Raziv is currently working as the data offering team, one of the data offering teams. So thank you for your support. So shall we move on to the next part, working group issues? Joseph?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can get it.
Are you seeing my screen?
I'd rather stop. Okay, I can see your screen.
Yeah. Can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes. Good.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about working group issue, and we, as Dr. An mentioned earlier, the basic objective of our working group will be to provide consensus recommendation guidelines on sensitive issue on digital pathology and AI, and to deliver comprehensive review paper on the trending topics of digital pathology and AI with a timely manner, and to promote young researchers in ASDP, and to provide potential topics for invited talk in next ASDP meetings. So in our last meeting, we decided to focus on the recommendation paper first. So I tentatively named this project Bridge AI, a building recommendation for integrated diagnostic guidance on AI use in pathology. And there will be potential review paper projects which will include large language models in pathology, foundation models in pathology, and training and ethical issue of digital pathology and AI. And for the recommendation paper, we discussed earlier, and we shared an opinion that there's no current standardized guidelines for AI software in pathology practice right now, and more AI software is coming up, and we need to make some kind of maybe it can be guideline or it can be recommendation to give the common ground information or important consideration when applying AI in the daily practice. So it will be the important background. And
Joseph,
yes.
just you are only sharing your PowerPoint in the edit mode, so we are not seeing that you are transitioning the slides.
Okay.
Probably you share the wrong screen.
Okay. Let me share once again then. Okay, I will share once again.
Yeah, I thought there was something wrong, but
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I was not
if
sure.
It's better, if it's okay, then I will just explain this way. Is it okay? Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally
Yes.
fine. We just now we see edit mode. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So it's objective, and this is the proposed working issue topics I explained. And for the recommendation paper, we are thinking of potential collaboration with DPA and ESDP. And maybe I think it'll be better to start with a recommendation paper first. For guideline, it takes a lot of time, and maybe we might need more experience, more papers and more reviews on the AI use in the real practice. So maybe we can start with recommendation. And this is the tentative steps. Maybe it would take at least 1 year to 2 years, up to 2 years. So maybe we can define scopes and objective first, and need to form a multidisciplinary task force. Maybe potentially we can collaborate with DPA and ESDP members, and we can conduct a systemic evidence review, and next develop a framework for recommendations, and perform a Delphi or consensus process, and we can draft the recommendation document, and we can circulate this draft to further validation and review, peer review, and it can finally be able to be published, or maybe we can promote in many meetings, and we can also thinking about updates. So to define scopes and objective, maybe we might need to decide the purpose. It can be, for example, to improve diagnostic accuracy, or standardized AI adoption, or ensuring ethical practice. And we need to decide the audience, the topic audience. Maybe it can be pathologists or lab directors, AI developers, or regulatory bodies. And we need to decide the focus area. Maybe it can be pathology workflow, or regulatory considerations, or quality assurance programs. And we can form a task force, including core members, pathologists with digital pathology expertise. So maybe many of you who are interested in, who are joining this meeting, can apply me, or maybe give me your email to show your the intention to participate. So our ASDP members can be core members, and we need to think about the representatives from DPA or ESDP, and we might need to include some computer scientists, or regulatory or legal experts. And we need to, maybe our role should be drafting, reviewing, and all this process. And maybe we might need to think about other stakeholders who can give valuable feedback or information. And first of all, we can start with conducting a systematic evidence review. So we need to find all the different AI review papers, and we need to think about combining the data from all these review papers. And we might need to think about the current digital pathology guidelines, or other basic pathology guidelines, and think about the technological assessment. And for the framework, maybe the core section can include the clinical implementation, or technical standards, or regulatory compliance, or ethical considerations, and education and training, and future directions. and maybe we can consider we need to make a Delphi or consensus process so we need to make an expert panels, and we need to use this Delphi method to archive agreement or controversial or unclear areas. And so maybe we can think about the recommendation level, like highly recommended or something like that. So, this will be the draft of the recommendation document. And we can also continue to, we can go to the peer review process and publication. So we are inviting you for our project. So please send me your availability on participation to my email, or you can find my name on ResearchGate or LinkedIn and give me a message. Thank you. Is there any questions or comments?
Hi, Joseph. I am Joe here. I only have one question. What is the journal that we are targeting?
Currently, I think it should be also maybe the one of the topic that we need to discuss, like what should be the target journal, because we don't have our official journal. So maybe it should be something representative, like maybe maybe we can think about it later.
Because the recommendation paper can be a bit difficult to publish without the affiliated society journal.
That's right.
Yeah. Thanks.
So I think the key of this process, project would be, the success of this project would be forming the core members for this project.
If the project, the title and object and the content is timely, I think it can easily accept it any other high qualified journal.
Okay.
I think if we form a team, we can pitch to image and the medical image analysis with a Mikai journal. Especially next year, Mikai is going to be in Korea. So if we actually pitch like that, at least we can have a meet to editor session in Korea. We can stand a chance, I feel.
Wow. Yeah.
But I think it would be too short to prepare everything.
No, we are not going to submit before that, but at least we can discuss with them what do they want.
Yeah, so just network,
so
make some social.
I would say if you think that this is a good possibility, we can form a team and then we can reach out to them. I know some of the editor there, and then we will have this discussion session next year in Korea.
This idea, that idea, doing some social would be good.
Okay, thank you for the suggestion.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Dr. Pasanga from Sri Lanka. I'd like to mention a little input, like someone from low middle income country. I think it's also good to include one topic regarding the issues in the low middle income country. Like currently we are in a transition kind of a phase from the conventional pathology to the digital pathology. So one of the main constraints that we are having at the moment is to proper implication of this system to our conventional system. So at the moment we are also searching what are the key and also what are the main problems that are encounter and how to overcome them. So I think it's better to include that also, and I'm also like to join this subcommittee to strengthen and also give my collaboration. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your good input. Is there anybody who wants to join right now?
Hi, Joseph. Already wrote you an email.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to join as well.
Hi,
Yeah.
Joseph. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also like to join.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. Good. Perfect. So shall I move on to the next working group? So the actual. Can you lead?
Yeah. So could you share your slides for the scientific committee meeting first? Sorry, working group slides.
Of course. Let me do that. Sorry. Can you see?
Not yet.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it's coming.
Ah, it's come up.
All right, thanks. So here's the working group for research. The objective of this working group is as right here. So the dissemination of STEM technologies to broader research community, particularly in Asia, of course. And also the working group assists its research team to engage in independent but collaborative research. Yeah, that's led by PI or PI-related persons for designing all the project and leading it. And also, of course, this is the research, so that's why ultimately the work should be published in some journal, particularly in top-tier journals, the scientific paper, at least as a part of ASDP activities. So in the few of my slides, I want to explain the current situation of this working group. So I get the window right now. Can you see?
I can see you. I can see your screen.
I see. So that's already announced. The current organizer is me, and this is kind of a little bit layered structure. So under the organizer, so we have several working groups that's led by the PI or our established researchers in the close positions. So right now, the three leaders has been nominated. So one is me, one is Yeon at the A-Star, and one is the Song at the currently he's at Harvard, but he's now try to move on as he said. So later on, the Yeon and the Song will briefly present the idea of the project, but in the first. From me, I want to explain a little bit about my research project. So my expertise is particularly for the development of 3D digital pathology right now. So we've already developed several techniques to perform the 3D histology and pathology, something like imaging device, tissue clearing, the 3D staining, and then we expect that some of the examination workflow in the clinical setting will be exchanged or at least combined with the 3D observation and analysis. So one direction is the 3D data should be evaluated by human experts, the pathologists, and they are so good at evaluating the hematoxylin and LG stained pictures. So that's why the 3D data also will be provided as H&E or equivalent color channels. And also, this is a kind of challenging part right now. The 3D data has a very rich information regarding the 3D structure of the biological tissue. So that's why we will require developing a specified workflow for the AI pathology by using the 3D histological data. So yeah, we have several ideas for achieving this these directions, but it's completely open question field. So we're very happy to see the joining. You are joining. Any of you are joining. And so, for example, here is the microscopy device now we are developing, and young researchers at the Dr. Fukuoka's team, Dr. Yoshikawa, who is now developing his own devices for 3D pathology things. So the one idea would be, to disseminate this type of microscopy for any of the Asian researcher or Asian pathologists who are very interested in try the 3D pathology and collect their use cases. And here's one example we've already collected by using this type of devices. So we collected the tumor mass from the mouse model, and then the sample was stained with nuclear staining as well as the non-specific protein staining. That provides a very close signal patterns as in the hematoxylin and the eugene. So I mean the nuclei and the protein in the cytoplasm. So that's why after taking the fluorescent data, so we could be able to we could exchange the color hue to the hematoxylin and eugene like colors, and then that could provide a complete serial sectioning for this 3D volume data. So that's one thing we are now trying. And the idea would be to use this data for the AI pathology, the diagnosis of AI pathology, as well as combining the other modalities like the multiplex imaging or something. So yeah, in cross feature, so we will provide the very rich information, not only the structure but also the molecule via this data set. Thanks. So let's switch to the other project led by Joel.
Okay. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, please.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not very sure. Okay. Yeah. So it will be very fast as well. So in fact, are you seeing my screen?
Now it's sharing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely.
So yeah, I actually would like to use one of the working group that I led in Society for Immunotherapy of Cancer to show you first. It's just very brief. It's more on the spatial. So MIF is multiplex immunofluorescent, but it's basically talking about the spatial thing. So I have been leading some of the efforts in this. I mean, if you are not familiar with Society for Immunotherapy of Cancer, this is the third largest cancer conference in the world, which we usually have about 7,000 to 12,000 participants every year. So yeah. So anyway, I'll move very fast. So I'm sure that people in here probably know that nowadays spatial technology can do single cell at the spatial level, meaning that your tissue, every single cell in there, we can profile them with 18,000 genes. This is something that very easily done. And also at the protein level, we can do up to 40 or even 100 protein. If you are interested, you can scan the QR code using your phone, and you will lead to actually seeing these images in a real life digital pathology format using your phone. And I believe in my next few slides, I even can show you something that you can even quantitate all these things in an automatic format. Yeah, in this one, you can scan this one and we'll go into automatically analysis format using your own phone. So yeah, so you can see some of these things. So, but again, all these things is not the main point that I want to tell you. The main point I want to tell you is that so a few years ago, we actually published this overview of spatial tech paper, and this is one of the highly cited review paper in the field. I think now we have more than 500 citations already. So and what we actually do in the community in this society of CC is that we form this working group. I would like to form some of this similar working group in ASDP as well to actually work on something like a checklist. So I will show you what is this. So something like a not really a recommendation. I would say more like a review in the very beginning. So once we form a team, we can do many things. I mean, like what just now Joseph also showed that we can do recommendation for AI and all these things. But in here, particularly focus on spatial, because spatial technology, as I show you that just now, either the protein level or RNA level. Nowadays, we even have other levels. They are coming into, like not necessarily in the clinical routine practice, but I'm sure that your hospital, if any of the cancer researcher, they will ask you opinion on the data that they share, they generated, or even you are part of the author list of their paper, or you are actually partnering them for grant application or something like that. So I would think that we should write a review paper, maybe something like a review plus a survey kind of first paper, aiming to get it published by end of next year in a decent journal to actually talk about a pathologist's points of view, perspective on spatial technology, what we want and what should be done, something like that. I think that would be quite appealing to the journal and a reviewer and editor, because I believe at the moment there are many of these working group and initiative across the world, but I don't think they come from a pathology society or even a group that majorly formed by a pathologist. So I think that would be generally my concept. I wouldn't, go into too much details. I would like to seek your advice and opinion and any question first. The general idea is like that. I hope it's not like too brief to you.
Yes, thanks, Joe. Any comments or questions?
Yeah, Joe, thanks for this introduction. Very, very nice and very timely topic, of course. Have you considered including multi-omics, so not only spatial transcriptomics, but maybe also other omics technologies? Because I think this data integration here with thinking about multi-omics, we see first products coming up even from some companies, of course, only for research. But that would be like amazing if you might consider to extend even to this aspect, or do you? Yes. And the question is like, do you consider this multi-omics, or do you consider more like really focusing on spatial in the first shot and then maybe doing a second one with something else?
The short answer is definitely yes. So we focus on spatial, and we do not at the moment, I would say omics agnostic. But I would think that at the moment we can focus on RNA level plus protein level. And the rest, I mean, like metabolomics, lipidomics, and all these things, I think they are a little bit early. So we can if we think about this is a first paper that we are scoping now, we are forming a team to write this paper together and get this published by end of next year. So I would think that the RNA and protein form the major of the paper, and then we can mention in a section talking about like other omics, like metalomics and lipidomics and something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or even DNA level. Yeah, even, like epigenomics is also something that can be done nowadays, right? Yeah.
Exactly. And maybe also, and another side note might be to also build the bridge towards the existing imaging modalities, right? And then also like all the molecular testing data and all the genomics assessments that we are having, because I think I agree that when some of the technologies are only upcoming now and they are probably too early, but there's also some that are like already established in clinical routine when we are talking about molecular testing, for example. And I think it would be super interesting to not build the bridge from the near future into the far future, but maybe from the near future, which is spatial, into where we are currently.
Yeah, so the integration. The integration. I totally agree that as a paper we should write that part for sure. But I'm not sure as a working group, does it also a little bit overlap with what Joseph and also St. John just mentioned? Because there is also like how to integrate data from everything, and I would think that the working group that we are talking about here is the focus is really spatial. Yes, we should integrate other things, but it's like Like the main focus is the spatial, yeah. But the spatial can be really, like you say, multi-omics, yeah. And nowadays, as I'm sure that you know, spatial proteomics, mass spec based is also a reality now. And in fact, our group's also doing that. So that will be something that we would like to really write out a lot as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, and so this was less a recommendation, but more to better understand what you are aiming for. So thank you very much.
And let's do it together.
Yeah, happy to contribute.
Super. Thanks for the comment. Okay, so the time is a little bit limited, so let's switch to the Andrew-san.
Yep.
Could you share, if you have some slides, could you share?
I have. Give me 1 second. Is it sharing? Yeah, I think it's sharing.
Right.
Let's see. Sorry, can you see the slides moving or?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thanks.
So I'll make it short. So as Dr. Sasaki mentioned, I'm also working on 3D pathology, and these are the sort of images that you can see with one of Professor Sasaki's technologies or any other technologies that can capture high resolution, non-destructive images of the tissue sample. So the goal here was to take a lot of these samples from a specific cancer cohort and try to better prognosticate or try to predict that patients, such as treatment response or survival, way better than conventional 2D pathology. And this led into sort of the framework that we developed based on AI framework. So I think sort of that's the next step where I think we can collaborate, because the 3D pathology right now is promising, but the barrier is in terms of curation of the data cohort and trying to image a lot of these samples. So I think where I can see this go next is through collaborative effort to curate a large patient cohort of, let's say, very different cancer types, pancreatic cancer, colorectal cancer, or lung cancer, for which the 3D morphology is known to be critical in diagnosing the patient better. So this can be a good initiative to bring everyone together who are interested in and have the resources to contribute. And so this is sort of one idea I have. And the second idea that I have is what I've been working as another project is try to build foundation models, basically, sort of foundation models for 2D pathology. And to build such foundation models, what you really need is lots and lots of data that has been curated. So the screen I'm showing you here is consisting of more than 340K whole set images and a lot of like 180K reports. So, and we can show that such foundation models can really give really good performance than quote unquote conventional AI models. And to sort of develop this further, I think what can be possible is what's called the federated learning for foundation models, where we have different hospitals contributing their own cohorts or their own resources for training these models in a distributed manner. Because I know these data have sensitive regulation issues, so they cannot be aggregated in one site. So I think another idea could be that participating hospitals can coordinate to have the models shared upon every training, such that we can train such a large model in a distributed manner. So these are some ideas that can be, I think, worked out in a long term, because none of these are like a short term, like few months project for sure. But I think if there is a long term project and long term vision, I think something of this scale can be done internationally. So yeah, I think that's a short few minutes intro to what I think is possible.
Thanks for your introduction. Any comments? Not only for the Andrew's proposal, but also the other two persons, including me and Joe.
So can I mention something? So there's it's a very nice talk, and both of them are so attractive and charming. love to join. And for the first thing, do you mean like that you'd like to make some cohort of 3D data set, right?
So yeah, I think this is, yes, I think that would be ideal, but I know some hospitals have regulations against sort of destroying the blocks or trying to do something on blocks. I know you can create slides from them, but I think these blocks sometimes can be very sensitive under hospital regulations. So I think working around that is most important.
Yeah, depending on the design and depending on the how to manage, I think. I think I can help some part.
Yeah.
And for the second project, you mean, so you'd like to? Yeah, currently you have foundation. Your research team has foundation model, Conch and Uni, like that. So you'd like.
So okay, yeah. So this is sort of, those are what we call small region or ROI level foundation model. And what I was talking here is more of a slide level foundation model.
You'd like, right.
So, I mean, this is
I see.
sort of,
Like a gigapath.
yes, like gigapath, yes. So it's a probably, I think next step. So for this foundation model is, because you can only scale so much within one hospital, it's more multi-hospital effort where you can create way more data.
Yeah, I think for that project, I can help you a lot. I think I've already.
Yeah, I think we can definitely talk.
Yeah, we can talk later.
Yeah, actually, for the 3D pathology, there's a little bit, there's a little bit difficulties to collect the huge data sets to be used for the learning. So I guess some strategies to transfer the already learned models to the 3D things or something. How do you think about it?
So sorry, the question is, how do you transfer?
To adapt the foundation model or 3D pathology AI diagnosis algorithm. So I guess kind of transfer learning or something will be required, because it's really difficult to collect a bunch of huge data sets for learning.
Definitely. So I think that's what we are thinking of on the side as well, how we can make use of transfer learning or even powerful 2D foundation model or 2D models that we can sort of learn from in terms of 3D pathology. So I think that's something that can be done on the technical side. But I think at the end of the day, we want to see 3D pathology as a clinical tool or a biomarker discovery tool, for which I think we need large cohort anyways.
So at least I hope our very simple custom light sheet will be would contribute to the collecting the huge data sets, because that can be all disseminated in any hospital or any research team. So.
Oh yeah, that'd be wonderful. Yes.
But actually, I have a question about this. I think Prof. Suzaki and I we also talk a lot about this, right? My first question would be, as a practical level, if any one of our members are interested in this, what is our next step? Are we saying that we send the samples to you, then you will have to clear and then do the 3D imaging? Is it what you are saying?
Wait, okay, sorry. So the currently this committee is really in a starting point. So we just start building our research team. So here is the first opportunity to call any of the members for the each research working groups. So any guys can contribute to any of the research teams. And so if you're interested in this research, or if you're interested in build up your new research team, so please contact to me and I can organize the team. And also next step would be to build a small team and then start discussing in details about how we can progress
get through. Yeah, how to get through.
Understanding, creating, imaging stuff or something.
Of course.
Things. Yeah, that's a kind of the new usual collaboration, the procedure, I guess.
Yeah, because I didn't propose about experiments because the experiment need cost. And then that's why I was like, who is going to do the work and where is the money, right? I mean, that's why I only propose survey and writing review together.
Exactly. Yeah.
So in case of the BK challenge, in case of BK challenge, just I spend my money currently, and each of team spend their monies.
So that's why I expect. For any of the group leader as a kind of PI level researchers who has already has a budget for the specific project, and then they can expand their research to the not only your own team but also the other collaborators outside your team. By via this ASDP committee. So that's why at least in the first setting, one specific group leader has a specific budget for the any working group. But in future, if we have some opportunity to get the independent budget for each working group, our research working group. So in this case, we will build a brand new the research team by using this budget and start a new project.
I would have one question to you, Andrew, and maybe also to you, Sandrungan. Is there, because of the second project, Andrew, that you introduced, have you thought about that aspect of like how can we actually gather these data from the different countries? Because I'm talking about data procurement for not prospective data, where it's easy to get the consent from the patient, but for retrospective data. And since in Asia we have a lot of different legal environments for each country, a different one, and to share data even beyond the Asian scope with Europe or with the United States, there is definitely for researchers, it's always complicated to do those international data collaborations. And this is also, Sandrungan, why I asked you to be also included in this, because maybe it would be interesting. I'm just proposing a new topic, maybe that could be living in the data working group, that we start investigating from the Asian society, how can we actually share retrospective data? Because every researcher, when working on multi-institutional data, and even when we are talking about multi-model data and large foundation models, we actually need data from different countries and different regions. And everyone has to invent the wheel again and again. How can I share the data with this colleague or with that one? And I think this could be something where ASDP could have a great role in providing something. I wouldn't call it guidelines, but maybe even something like a review, maybe even with consulting a few lawyers from the national perspective. What is possible if I want to share from, let's say, Korea with Japan, or from Japan to Singapore, or and so on and so forth. So maybe there is some, let's say, highways where it's very easy, and then there is some bumpy roads where it's almost impossible to get through. And I think that would be very beneficial for all researchers in Asia, and could contribute also to some of the papers that we discussed and thought about today. And maybe especially this living in the working group data, where it's all about the data, would be maybe a nice thing.
Yep.
So maybe consider this for the future.
I love this actually. Yeah. I mean, sorry that I think this is a very fantastic idea that we should write this review paper together first. And like, for example, the title will be like how to build a Asian-wide sample or data sharing network from a pathology data perspective. I'm sure that this kind of paper can sell. We can pitch to a decent journal. Yeah, I think I like this. Yeah. Same thing that I'm pitching for the spatial. Is similar concept.
Okay.
But currently, so time is almost up. But currently, I made up some file name system for the pathology data set, and I will apply. I will use the kind of file name system on the current data data set. And also at the same time, we are considering the archive, the TCI. There is the archive called as TCIA. So we consider
TCGA.
that archiver system. TCGA is just a genomic one, and for image part, there is a TCIA. And so we consider that archive as well. But it's a little bit late to use that, but finally we're gonna use that archive, I think. So
Right.
I think, good.
Yeah, thanks for the really important comment. So anyway, so let's finish this part. But just before that, so I want to comment. As you guys saw, this each research group is not independent. So it's really cross reacting, and it's so flexible. And we exchange the opinions, the technologies, data, research skills, or any of the things. So it's not fixed. So that's one important things for the research working group, and the dynamics one. All right.
Yeah. So shall we wrap up this meeting? Can I?
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So I'm really happy to get this kind of so excellent and talented members. I'm so happy. So I can see some futures. Yeah, very bright one. So, and also, at the first time when I organized this kind of working group, I thought a little bit more independent thing. It's supposed to be maybe work don't managed independently like that. I thought like that. I outlined at the first time, but during the today's shot, today's meeting, the name of today's meeting. During the shot, I changed a little bit. I thought a little bit. Each project can be can be dynamically. Also, the last thing I'd like to talk is in the invitation mail we sent, there is some survey like to request your headshot and name and there's some affiliation. So please do that survey. That is requested by what's that? I can't remember. That is requested by the other committee.
The media committee.
So, media one. Yeah, media committee. So, please do that survey. So, okay, that's all. I think that's all, and I'm happy to get all of you, and I hope to see all of you again in the second shot. Maybe it's
Thank you very much.
February 26th, right?
Yeah, exactly. So next meetings we hope some research working groups, not only any of the research working groups will start any specific research issue writing, any other things. So maybe some groups can present their progress. And they're really happy to see this presentation in the next coming meetings. So thank you very much for you taking your time today, and it goes to the closing the session. Thank you very much. See you again. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you.